I've been doing vlogs for quite a while now, and I usually talk about the gospel. And once in a while, I'll talk about the first reading or the second reading. But today, I want to talk about the responsorial psalm, which says, "Today, if you hear God's voice, do not let your heart be hardened." So I want to talk about that. We all know very well that we struggle to have a good relationship with God. Why is that? I have no idea, especially when God gives to us and is so good to us, and we just take it for granted or blow it off. Why is that? And I think it's because that's part of the human struggle, and it goes all the way back. Even the story from the first reading, which talks about how the Jewish people had seen all of these wonderful works and miracles throughout Egypt and had seen all of this, yet were still bitter, negative, angry people towards God. And they forgot all of that goodness. But God didn't just wash his hands of them and give up. He didn't do that. He knows that we have hardened hearts, and he keeps reaching out to us to have that relationship with him. And the gospel today is such a great example of how God wants to reach out and connect with each and every one of us. It talks about the Samaritan woman that met Jesus. So, what had happened is this woman had had a very difficult life. She had been through many a husband. And the story says that one day she went to the well at midday or noon, where the sun was at its highest. But you have to understand that most people would go to the well early in the morning when it was cooler so they could talk and hang out with each other. But she knew that people didn't like her. They criticized her, chastised her, maybe gave her a bad reputation, who knows. But she'd had a hard, hard life. So I guess that would assume she had a very hard heart as well. She went to the well, and Jesus met her there and said, "Will you give me a drink?" And kind of taken aback and bewildered, she started speaking with Jesus, and he changed her heart, and she became filled with his love and inspiration, and then started wanting to introduce him to everybody that she could. So whether our heart is hardened, it doesn't matter. We need to reach out. We have to try and push ourselves. Even if in our heart we say, "Oh, I don't want to pray. I don't want to go to Mass." We have to push ourselves to both of those things. Even if we don't want to read the Bible, we have to push ourselves to read the Bible. We have to reach out. We have to open ourselves up to let God in so that he can push us even wider open, and we can have a wonderful relationship with him regardless of all the ups and downs that we face. But the more we do it, the deeper our relationship will be with him. And that's the point of Lent, to deepen our relationship with him. He loves us. Thank you, and God bless you.